All right, what's up, familia? Welcome inside the Big Rig. Hope you guys are doing good. Keeping between the lines. Got your load secure. So, check this out, Holmes. Education is key, right? Or is it? I hear that pretty often, man. It's like, hey, man, educate yourself. Education is key. Is it? Is it really? Um, Education, while I believe is a good thing, depending on what it is that you're educating yourself on, right? Today, and I shouldn't just say today, but, you could educate yourself on so many things, all right? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. You could be educating yourself on, false values. I don't want to get into so many different things out there that you could educate yourself on that's going to, make you go down the wrong path. So this thing about education is key. No, actually it's not. Education, I'm not saying education is bad. Yes, educate yourself. Again, depending on what you're educating yourself on. Nobody ever likes to dissect that. It's like, hey, what are you educating yourself on? I can't just tell you that education is a good thing. For the most part, it can be a good thing. Yes, there are some things that it can be bad. And I'm not sure I really want to get into it on this video. Maybe I should save that for another video. I don't know. We'll see. But let me go ahead and tell you guys this. It's not education that's key. It's discipline. Discipline is key. Not even motivation. See, you could be educated, and many of us are, on what we should and what we shouldn't do. You know there's certain foods that are not good for you. You know that. I know that. We know certain things that we do are not good for us. Certain habits. We know it. We're educated enough to know, hey, you know what? I shouldn't do that. You're educated enough to know, like, hey, eating that is bad for me. It's bad for my health. But yet people still do it. You're educated. You know what's not good for you, but you still do it. See, education is not key. Education is good. Again, I'm not, shooting down education. Education is good, but it's discipline that is key. Discipline. Education without any discipline has no value, or has very, very little value. What makes the education worth something is the discipline. Right? Even something like motivation, like, oh man, you know what? That motivates me. That's good, man. I'm glad there's things out there, or people out there, songs, whatever it may be, that can motivate someone. That's a good thing. I'm glad there is, man. I find motivation in different areas of my life as well. But motivation only takes you so far. Discipline is key. Not education, not motivation. It's discipline. You not wanting to get up and go to work, or go out for a run, or you know what, I shouldn't eat that. I should actually eat this over here because this is going to serve me better. Or I shouldn't be talking to that person. Or I shouldn't be, doing these activities over here. Wherever you're at in your life. I'm just throwing out different scenarios. I'm just being very, vague about it, man, just so it could fit in wherever it is in your life, folks. But it's not motivation. That's a good thing. Motivation, I'm not saying motivation's bad. I'm not saying education's bad. Again, depending what you're educating yourself on. Those could be good things, but motivation is only going to take you so far. It's discipline that's going to be key, that's going to continue the path. Something so simple when it comes to like diet and food. We're educated enough to know what is good, what is not good. How many of us really, have the discipline? You're educated. You could go ahead and keep reading books and trying to educate yourself more and watch whatever or listen to whatever podcast, whatever it may be. If you do not have the discipline to follow suit with the education, then it's meaningless. You could go and teach somebody else about it. That's probably the only value it really has. But discipline is key. I used to coach my sons, little league sports while they were growing up. The number one thing, before I could teach them anything in sports, was discipline. Because I couldn't really teach them anything unless I had control. Right? Unless I had their attention. Or when I say something now, they follow suit with it. A lot of talk about education and lack of education and education and education. Hey, Holmes, how about discipline? How about discipline first? And now you can educate yourself with whatever it is you're going to educate yourself with. But now you have discipline where you're going to follow suit with the education. How about discipline first, and then whatever motivates you, hopefully in a good way, to each their own. Something motivates you, but now you got that discipline. You could be motivated. You could be motivated by a song, right? A song can really motivate you, like, yeah, heck yeah. Then the song's over. You can still stay motivated for a little while afterwards, right? But it's the discipline. That's going to keep you marching forward, where you can keep striving. So, a lot of the talk of like, hey, education is key. No, it's not. No, discipline is key. You need discipline. And then you can use that education to go down that path. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't want to get off topic, familia, but there's a lot of people that don't even know what path they're going down. That's probably a topic for another video, but there's plenty of people that don't know what path they're going down. They just want others to believe that they know what path they're going down, but they really don't know what path they're going down. But they don't want others to know that they don't know what path they're going down. It's like, no, I want you to believe that I know what path I'm going down, but in reality, I'm actually a little bit lost. And that's all right. That's all right to be a little lost. Hopefully you can surround yourself with people that, are going to point you in the right direction. But you got to have that discipline. Discipline is key. Education is good, absolutely. Motivation, that helps. But discipline discipline is key. Just like I was saying. Just as I was using that as an example. You know what food is bad for you. Do you have the discipline not to eat it? You're educated. Discipline, familia. Discipline. And I'm speaking to myself as well. As always, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of your surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you live. Below ultimates, fam. Until next time, this is Ed the Troll Trucker. Over and out.